Last week here on Saturday Night Shootout Spin Master Series, we saw Jeffrey Skipper finally breaking through and getting his first big win in the Avenger machine. He had to go through Timothy Cantwell and Bounty Hunter to do it though. Can Timothy return to the finals and get his first win? We're about to find out tonight. Here we are starting off round number 1. We're going to see Dragon Ice taking on Saigon Shaker. And then to close it out, we're going to see Bounty Hunter taking on Zombie. Up first, here we have Ethan Wagner and his Dragon Ice machine out of the Dragon's Lair team. And he's set to take on Rudy Zilligy, the owner of Thick and Thin Racing, in his Saigon Shaker machine. Here they come down the stretch. Nice looking run by Ethan. Rudy's going to flip it over. He saves it nonetheless, but a good run looking from Ethan, and he's going to move on in round number 2. Up next, we have Krista Roberts out of the Wild West Racing team in her Scarlet Bandit machine, and she's set to take on the new kid on the block, Liam Sturman, in the Radical Rescue. Here they come down the stretch. Oh my goodness, they both flip. Krista's going to do a front flip and get the win. I'm not sure what happened to Liam there. It looked like his motor died out coming over the jump. Up next, we have Regina Stewart out of Stewart Racing in her Stinger Unleashed machine. She's set to take on the former one-time Saturday Night Shootout winner, Jason Craddock, out of Blakesters Motorsport with his Blue Thunder. Here they come down the stretch. Regina skies it, gets out of shape, flips over on the tabletop, and Jason Craddock, with a pretty good looking run, is going to move on in round number 2 with the Blue Thunder machine. As you can see there, Regina flipping it over. Up next, we got Blake Willis, the owner of Blakester Motorsports, and his Mohawk Warrior machine. He's set to take on another former one-time Saturday Night Shootout winner, Chris Baluk and Stone Crusher. Here they come down the stretch. Chris Baluk getting out of shape on the tabletop, couldn't save it. Blake Willis got out of shape too, but nonetheless, he's going to get past the finish line. Up next, we got Joshua Stewart, the owner of Stewart Racing, in his Soldier Fortune machine. He's set to take on another one-time Saturday Night Shootout winner, Ryan Johnson, in the Double Decker. Here they come down the stretch. Oh, look out. Ryan getting out of shape, and he's going to flip it over just past the tabletop there. Joshua Stewart's going to get by him and move on into round number 2 with Soldier Fortune. Up next, we have last week's winner, Jeffrey Skipper, out of Blakesters Motorsports and the Avenger machine. He's set to take on Savannah out of Thick and Thin Racing, the former 2-time Saturday Night Shootout winner and a 1-time Monster Truck Outlaw champion. Look out, here they come down the stretch. Look like Savannah's motor died kind of after the jump. She just died out on the tabletop there. Jeffrey Skipper looking strong, getting the win. Up next, we're going to see Jalen Prazek in his Brodozer machine. He's set to take on Joshua Wells in the Backwards Bob. Here they come down the stretch. Joshua Wells with a crazy looking wheel stand. He's going to flip it over, but Jalen pulls a wheel stand too, and he's going to wheel it all the way across the finish line and get into round number 2. And to close out round number 1, here we have Timothy Cantwell, the owner of Wild West Racing, in his Bounty Hunter. He's set to take on Nugget in the Zombie machine out of the Sunflower Monster Truck crew. Here they come down the stretch. Look out, Nugget getting a little wild in the Zombie machine. He saves it on the tabletop, but that ain't going to get him to win. Timothy Cantwell is moving on in round number 2. Here we are with round number 2. We're going to see Dragon Ice taking on Scarlet Bandit. And to close it out, we're going to have Brodozer taking on Bounty Hunter. Here we have Ethan Wagner coming back in the Dragon Ice machine. He's looking pretty good here tonight, but he's set to take on Krista Roberts in the Scarlet Bandit machine. Here they come down the stretch. They both look pretty even, and looks like Ethan's going to barely edge her out. Up next, we got Jason Craddock coming back in the Blue Thunder machine. He's set to take on his boss man, Blake Willis, in the Mohawk Warrior. Here they come down the stretch. Whoa! Jason Craddock getting it way out of shape, flips it over past the tabletop there. Blake Willis is moving on. Here we see Joshua Stewart coming back with his Soldier Fortune machine. He's got a tough task at hand though with Jeffrey Skipper and the Avenger. Here they come down the stretch. Nice wheel stand by Joshua. They ain't going to get past the finish line though, but Jeffrey Skipper getting out of shape, but he's going to flip it past the finish line, so he's going to move on into the semis. Up next, we got Jalen Prazek coming back with the Brodozer. And he's set to take on Timothy Cantwell in the Bounty Hunter machine, who's moving on into the finals, semifinals. Here they come down the stretch. Jalen with a nice wheel stand. He can't save it though, and he's going to roll it over. And Timothy Cantwell's going to barely get past the finish line with the Bounty Hunter. Here we are looking at the semifinals. You'll see Dragon Ice taking on Mohawk Warrior. And to close it out, we're going to have Avenger taking on the Bounty Hunter, a rematch. Here we are with Ethan Wayne and the Dragon Ice. He's going to be taking on Blake Willis and the Mohawk Warrior, who's going to move on to the finals. Here they come down the stretch. Look out. Ethan gets out of shape on the tabletop and flips it over. Blake Willis with a nice looking run. He's going to be in the finals. And who's going to join him? Will it be his teammate, Jeffrey Skipper and the Avenger? Will he make it back? Or is it going to be Timothy Cantwell and the Bounty Hunter? These two are finna throw it down. Timothy's out for vengeance on the Avenger. Here they come down the stretch. Oh my goodness, what a crazy race. Timothy's going to pull out a save, but that ain't going to get him a win. And Jeffrey Skipper's moving on. Here we are with the finals. Mohawk Warrior, Avenger. Here we have Jeffrey Skipper. He just won last week, but he's hungry for more. He's in the Avenger machine, but he's got to take on his boss man, Blake Willis and Mohawk Warrior, looking for his first win in the Spin Master Series. Here they come down the stretch. Jeffrey Skipper's going to roll it again, but he's going to get another win, and Blake Willis was going after him. He skies it out and flips it over. And oh goodness, look here. We got the Outlaw Track Crew coming down there to flip Blake Willis back over. He ripped the hood off. He's got some bad body damage all around, especially on that driver's side. And it looks like the motor wouldn't start neither. The Outlaw Track Crew had to push him to his trailer. They had to bring the trailer on the track, got it tired down, and they're going to get it loaded up on the trailer. Let's hope he can make it back for the season finale next week. Congratulations to Jeffrey Skipper and the Avenger on winning back-to-back races. You're looking good, my man. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Saturday Night Shootout. We look forward to seeing you next week for the season's finale. And I thank you guys so much for the support. See you down the road.